Stop lying to yourself. You're not too busy. You're just weak. The alarm screams at 6 a.m. You slam it silent. 5 more minutes. The bed is warm. The world outside is cold. The excuses are already forming. I'll start tomorrow. I'm too tired. I don't have time. And just like that, before your feet even hit the floor, you've already lost. Because the truth is brutal, and it's time you heard it. You're not too busy. You're not overwhelmed. You're not a victim of circumstance. You're weak. Weak in discipline. Weak in focus. Weak in the one thing that separates the ordinary from the extraordinary. Relentless refusal to lie to yourself. Look around. The world is built by men and women who had the same 24 hours as you, the same exhaustion, the same doubts, but they had one thing you've forgotten: conviction. Thomas Edison didn't invent the light bulb because he had free time. He slept on his lab floor, face streaked with soot, fingers burned from 1,000 failures, because he understood what you don't. Time is not found, it is taken. Henry Ford didn't revolutionize industry by waiting for motivation. He worked in pitch-black garages, hands bleeding from wrenched sleeves, because he knew what you refused to admit. Greatness is not a matter of chance, it's a matter of choice. And here you are, telling yourself you're too busy to read, to train, to build, to create, as if destiny cares about your excuses. Let's rip the bandage off. You don't lack time, you lack urgency. You lack the fire that turns someday into today. Every second you spend scrolling, complaining, hesitating is a second stolen from your future self. The Romans didn't conquer the world by hitting snooze. The Wright brothers didn't take to the skies by waiting for perfect conditions. They acted. They sacrificed, they burned with a why so fierce it melted every obstacle in their path. And you check your email like it's a lottery ticket and call it work. You confuse motion with progress, activity with achievement, but deep down you know the truth. You're not busy, you're distracted, you're not overwhelmed, you're unorganized, you're not stuck, you're scared. Scared of what it would mean to actually try, really try, and still fail. So you hide behind the lie of...
But here's the good news. Weakness is not permanent. The same mind that conjures excuses can be trained to crush them. The same hands that waste time can be taught to wield it like a weapon. It starts with a single unshakable decision. No more lies. No more I'll start Monday. No more I don't know how. No more I can't. The moment you stop lying to yourself is the moment your life changes. Because when you strip away the excuses, all that's left is you, raw, unfiltered, and finally capable of the greatness you've been denying. So ask yourself, what's your legacy worth? Is it worth the extra hour of sleep? Or the extra hour of work? Is it worth another night wasted or another skill mastered? The clock is ticking. The world is moving. And every second you spend in denial is a second you'll never get back. The choice is yours. But choose fast, because time doesn't care about your excuses, and neither does destiny. Combating you yourself, you'll act when the timing is right. But let me ask you, when has the timing ever been right? When has success ever knocked on your door and whispered, "Hey, I'll wait until you're ready"? No. The right time is a myth, a fairy tale for those too afraid to start. Look at Abraham Lincoln, defeated in elections, bankrupt, grieving the loss of his love.
Yet he clawed his way to the presidency, not when life was easy, but when it was hard. He didn't wait for motivation. He didn't wait for permission. He acted in spite of the storm. That's the difference between the great and the forgotten. The great don't wait for the storm to pass. They learn to dance in the rain. And you're waiting for some magical alignment of stars before you take the first step? Newsflash, the stars will never align. The universe doesn't care about your plans. The only thing that matters is what you do right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. The billionaire, the champion, the artist, the innovator, they all have the same 24 hours as you. The same setbacks, the same fatigue. The only difference? They used it instead of blaming it. They didn't wait for inspiration. They chased it down, tackled it to the ground, and wrung success out of it like water from a stone. So I'll say it again. You're not too busy, you're not too tired, you're not too unlucky, you're just untrained. Untrained in the art of discipline. Untrained in the science of focus. Untrained in the most important skill of all,